Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the run, it's Jackson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackle made after just a short gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Maddox. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. In motion before the snap. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Caught for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. To the air, it's Baker. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes a nice move there. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to loving what they're seeing from this back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Baker bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's a designed quarterback keeper. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their call.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Baker. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Savant. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Maddox. The short hands. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the outright. Solid gain there, moves the ball up to the 32. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. To throw, it's Maddox. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. see if they can reach the end zone this time. Scanning the field. It's Baker. The receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now they call a run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Nice grab. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
But when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
Back to throw. It's Duncan. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
The first down sack, a surprise, moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Duncan. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And he will be stuffed for no gain. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the shotgun and hand it off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Mustangs line it up with first and goal. QB sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the grab, it's Moore. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to throw. It's Duncan. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Snags a quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. And the Mustangs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The distance will be from 38 yards out. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To the air. It's Baker. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He's picked for a third time tonight. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They still played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here's the option play. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corralled him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Duncan. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The ball will be downed at the 20.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life to this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
When there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense, you give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's a 2-yard gain. The 2nd and 8 comes up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No no idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He shreds the tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Duncan. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get to first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Miami. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. You can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They're going to run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Duncan. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's a bunt. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's caught off the deflection. Breaking free at midfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Duncan. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. Gonna run it. It's a bunt. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down. They're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the right side. Look out, he's loose. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Duncan. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'll never count these guys out.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. On third down, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. Offense facing second and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Here's the handoff.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run it here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the target, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That completion makes it second down. Back to pass. It's Mattis. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down for 29. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Well, hurrying to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance.
It is intercepted.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll feed the back again. Has the first down and more. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.